Back again with another video that I promised you I was going to make. It's my macro video for Gladiator Stance Warriors. But as I go over these, don't worry about trying to copy them down, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste all of my macros into the comment section of the video below, and that way you can take time to go and read them and try things out. As I go through these, like I say, all comments are welcome. Post below, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a better one. Let me know if you find something that works for you, and we can swap ideas. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like it. Give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. Comment below. Everything is welcome. Also, you can follow us on Twitter and come catch some of our live streams here. But after I go through this video, I'm going to let you know real quick that the next video I'm going to do is I got a request to do a beginner's guide for warriors who are just new to the game. A lot of new guys are wanting to start to play this game, and they said that the video was was lost when they watched the first video. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to do a beginner's guide video for what it is to play a warrior, and see if you even like it or if you want to play it. But we'll deal with all that later. But right now, let's get right into it. Okay, if you want to make a macro for your gameplay, it's fairly easy to do. And like I say, when you get in to do any type of PvP, what you're going to learn is that fairly quickly is that speed of play is going to be key to your success. So having to hunt and click down below is really going to eat up some of your time, and it's going to probably get you killed. So let's get right into it. In order to make a macro, it's very simple. You just open up your chat window, do a / and type macro in there, and what it'll do is it'll give you two options here. General macros I don't really use that much. What I do is I like to use character specific macros. Okay, so as we get into it, you can see I have several macros up here that I use for this, and I'll go down each and every one of them. Like I said, don't worry about trying to get them off the screen. I'll post them in the comment section below. The first one that I like to use is my charge macro. And what I've got my charge macro do, I have it bound to the forward roll of my middle mouse button. And as you can see, it'll cast charge, cast victory rush, and cast hamstring. And so what you do is when you charge in, you just roll forward 3 ticks in a row, click, click, click. And if victory rush is up, you just kill the guy in a battleground, or you just drop the guy in an arena. It can pop up for you, and it'll go. You don't have to look for it. And also it'll put that hamstring on there. Hamstring lasts about 15 seconds. So that's actually, pretty powerful, so you won't have to worry about going on it. And also what I like to do real quick before I get into it is, if you look over here to the side on my sidebar, since I have a lot of things macroed, this will let me know if it procs or if it's on cooldown. So that way it keeps my bar clean. So as you can see, I got my macro set up here. Select the target, click that button forward, boom, there's the charge. Not enough rage. I don't have enough rage to get the second tick up, but as you can go in, let's see if I can let me build some rage up on here real quick. See if I can get another one on it. Oh, there's my guardian clicking in. Alright, so as you can do this forward, I got the target dummy up, forward, charge, and then boom, there's the hamstring up right there at the end. So that's one macro that I use on that. Saves time, saves space, gets things going. Also, it helps you from the charge and then hitting another button for victory rush and hitting another button for hamstring. You just roll down the ticks, and if you have the rage, it'll go. Alright, here's another one that I use too. Is a simple one. It's called a focus macro. It sets the focus when you go into a battleground, or you go into a 2s or a 3s. You want to set your focus up. I'll set the focus for that target dummy, see if it works. Bam, puts the focus right next to it. And that way I can go back to any other target I want. And if it's the healer and I need to peel on the healer, I just click on the focus and it goes right back to it. Another one that I use right here is my execute macro. And what I do is I have this execute macro bound to use 13. That's my trinket. Now they've changed the trinkets up a little bit, so you can't pop them both at the same time, I don't think, anymore, or I have to do some more research on this. But I have it set to use 13, which is when I use it, it increases my versatility to go into it. So let's see if it'll proc. As you can see, if I hit it right there, it pops the trinket over here. You see it's on a cooldown. And also I have it set to use my avatar, because I've noticed that when a player pops in a PvP arena and it's time for me to execute, that's when usually you see a lot of these guys trying to escape, and they're trying to lock you down, but what Avatar does is it cuts me loose from any grounding effects or whatever, increases my damage. So after I quickly kill that guy, I can charge over to the other guy, and I have my Avatar up to help me instantly put pressure on the other target that I'm going with. Also too, I'm not a big, like I say in my other video, I told you don't use heroic strike unless it procs or unless you're sitting over about 75 rage. So what I've done with several of, and if all your other stuff's on cooldown, you should use Devastate. So what I use is that since heroic strike is off global cooldown, when I fight, I have several macros that have Devastate macroed into the back of it. For example, so when I'm up here and let's see if I can get a proc real quick. See, there's the heroic strike proc. If I hit it and I pop it twice, or just once actually, you can see that it also throws in the Devastate on there. What I'm trying to do is I'm fishing for another shield slam proc. So let's see, there it is, boom. You can see it spinning back and forth. That's another one that I like to use as well. Here's a simple one too, another hamstring Devastate. That's pretty much self-explanatory. You have to throw that on there real fast to keep it up, or your charge is down and you want to get a hamstring up, you can use that one. Pummel Devastate is another one that I use. And also right here too is a safeguard macro that I was talking about. As a warrior, you're going to fight a lot and you're going to have ranged or healers behind you. So for example, I got that merchant back there behind me. That's probably where my hunter or mage or healer would be, right? So if I'm sitting here and I'm fighting my target and all of a sudden he starts getting pressured and he needs help, you just pop that safeguard macro and it automatically will target that person, and it'll turn and run you back there to him. So that also will help you use as a third charge. For example, when you get back there and you put a safeguard up on your partner, ever who's wailing on them, you can immediately just click on them, put a hamstring on them, pop a fear, get them loose, cut them loose, buy them a little bit extra time. I use that a lot actually. Here is my survival macro. When you start getting pressured and you start really getting, and you need to go into a defensive posture and start backing away, this is the macro that I use. And it's a shield wall and rage generation. Use my trinket, my survival trinket, which is 14, which is going to increase my maximum health by 7,220. But I just noticed in here that I just use 14, and last stand should be above in rage regeneration. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a quick edit here real quick to put that down here, and I'll show you why. I'll fix that on the comments below too as well. Alright, so what Enraged Regeneration is going to do is going to instantly heal you for 10% of your maximum health. So what you want to do is you want to get your maximum health as high as possible before you pop it. So I have a macro here, Commanding Shout, Shield Wall, use my trinket, and then hit Last Stand, and then pop Enraged Regeneration. You'll notice that if you go into, I think it is Last Stand with a Battle Shout up, it's going to pop you up from about, I don't know, 220 up to, I think it was, the math was around 260. Or if you're about 200k, it's going to go up to 286 with Commanding Shout. So let me save that real quick. And what you're going to do is you're going to watch my health up here from 220. I hit this macro that I got on my bar over here. Go down the list and pop it, 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 until it's all freaking cooling down over here. And as you can see, it popped my health up to 295. So before Enraged Regeneration goes and pops me and instantly heals me for 10% of my maximum health and an additional 20% over 5 seconds, I've increased my health by 95k. So that's pretty huge. I use that a lot too when somebody gets on you, and that's how Gladiator Warriors are staying alive when it counts in the end. So that's about it, guys. There's a few little macros that I use to throw in there. This is a short video. I'm kind of pressed for time, but like I said, don't forget to comment below, post some macros that you like, if that you use that I don't have. Throw me a few tips as well. Also too, if you want to get in a PvP with us, you can look me up. I'm on Bushi Doji on Belgoon, but also I'm gonna, probably next couple videos, I'm gonna throw up my battle ID, so whatever realm you're on, you can friend me and we can jump in and PvP with the guys. Also, too, we're gonna put a working on a monthly podcast / video. 5 of us that we're gonna sit down and we're gonna just chop it up about World of Warcraft for about 30 minutes once a month to talk about the current state of gameplay. That's all I got for you. I'll see you soon. I'm out.